Welcome, everyone. My name is Jade Gold, and I have the awesome opportunity to talk with you this evening about something that is going to change your perspective in the next 40 minutes, and we are going to jump right in here. I've had the opportunity to not only be in the military, I worked in Desert Storm, I was also a pharmaceutical representative, worked in the nursing field, and during that time that I had the chance to work across those several industries, I learned something very important. I learned that one stream of income was not the one thing that was going to help me take my future in a completely different direction. Each one of those opportunities, each one of those grand schemes that happened in my life for a particular income or education always ended in the fact that something happened I didn't plan for. One of the things we're going to talk about today is a way to actually change your perspective in not only your current career fields or your educational path, but you're going to have an opportunity to see why having a plan B is one of the most significant things that you can do. We're going to jump right in and actually talk about the Healthcare Reform Act. And what does that mean to most of us? Well, what that means in a short terminology is that anyone over the age of 18 years old is going to have mandated health care. Now, there will be those that will choose not to have that mandated health care according to the Obamacare Act, but during that time period, you will also find that there will be fines, taxations, and penalties. So, I just want to give you a short clip about how important this is, and let's see what our president has to say.
Now, if you're one of the 30 million Americans who don't yet have health insurance, starting in 2014, this law will offer you an array of quality, affordable private health insurance plans to choose from. Each state will take the lead in designing their own menu of options. And if states can come up with even better ways of covering more people at the same quality and cost, this law allows them to do that too.
There's so much information out there right now. The media is putting any number of pieces of information in your hands. So what is the Healthcare Reform Act? Well, without going through a 192-page document, here it is in a very simple statement. If you are over the age of 18 years old, it is mandated by law that you and your loved ones must have affordable health care. You must be offered affordable health care. Now, for those of us that are small employers that own our own businesses, if you have more than 50 employees and they are full-time at 40 or more hours per week, your employer must provide affordable health care options. Now, this has been extended to January 2015, but I guarantee you that companies are now positioning themselves to be compliant with the Health Care Act. It's important for you to understand that while you do have a choice to choose whether or not you want affordable health care options, or you may choose not to, you need to understand that there will be fines and penalties for those that choose not to be compliant with the law. One of your first opportunities that you will find is when you file your taxes in January 2014, how much you will be penalized. It will be according to your income, and according to that income on a sliding scale, it could accrue interest. So I would suggest you take a look at the screen, write this information down. There's a website available for you to see a chart and know exactly where you stand in the changes in January 2014. No more denial of pre-existing conditions. You have family members and loved ones that have breast cancer, leukemia, other serious illnesses that can no longer be terminated because they have these particular health care conditions. No drop coverage because you get sick. Each one of us knows someone that has been terminated from a position because they were out with loved ones or family members that have been sick and otherwise terminated and no longer had their health care plans. It eliminates yearly lifetime caps on coverage, required coverage for preventative care. Things such as colonoscopies, mammograms, preventative maintenance must be covered under each one of those health care plans. New tax credits we never had before for having health care, these are going to be available to you. And also, no more drug loopholes. These are just a few of the things that Obamacare will do in order to change what's going to happen in January 2014. Now, how does this law pertain to Innvia? We are informing, we're educating, we're actually setting a platform for people to be able to get this information, help our communities make changes to individual lives and as well as small business owners and companies. We are also going to provide a simple platform for people to be able to afford and get to affordable health care. You would simply go to the insurance outlet mall. Now we have the opportunity to find healthcare insurance on the internet, and we've provided a platform for you to be able to do so. We're affecting over 50 million lives. These are people that are uninsured today, and over 120 million of those people don't have dental coverage. These are just a few of the things that Innvia's platform is allowing us to do to expand our internal network. As you all go to the internet and you see this next screen that comes up, you have the opportunity to see exactly what is the health insurance outlet mall. Well, if you all think of it as shopping in your local malls or somewhere like the Galleria, think of each one of the stores being an individual healthcare plan. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, Humana Healthcare, Delta Dental. These are just some of the major partnerships that we have. If any of you out there are not thoroughly convinced about the viability of our company, ask yourself a question. Would a scam, would something that was not a solid foundation be partnered with major big box companies such as these that did not have a strong reputation within our communities and around the country? Not only is our reputation solid, but we are partnered with each one of these individual companies. All you have to do is make it a 1, 2, 3 easy step process. You'll go to the insurance outlet mall. You will have a 4-digit code to enter for your referral agent's number that actually sent you to this site. It is an easy step process for you to be able to find affordable health care. On the insurance screen that comes up, you'll see a 1-800 number in the top hand corner. Many of you are going to have questions about what deductible do I choose? What's the proper plan for me and my family? Do you cover children alone? The answer to each one of those questions is yes. You have many options, and the drop-down screen will make it very easy for you to go to each one of these options and choose the right plan for you. If you have questions or if you have things that you need to ask an insurance agent, that 1-800 number is right there in the right-hand corner for you to be able to ask any number of questions, even into the early evening hours. Once you enter into the website, you will come to another screen that is your insurance outlet mall. You and your loved ones will have the opportunity to select from any number of options. You can choose your deductible. You'll be able to choose from the healthcare company of your choice. You'll also be able to choose if you are looking for a PPO plan, and we make that an easy 1, 2, 3 step process. Every time there is an opportunity, there is a chance for us to follow the wealth trends. Forbes magazine has recently just put out an article that I found very interesting. It says, Obamacare is doing to insurance agents what the internet did to travel agents. When is the last time you actually booked a trip with an actual travel agent inside their office, sitting down at a desk and getting one of the bubble print cards we used to many years ago? No, we're traveling to places through the internet. We choose our locations and our destinations very much like we are getting ready to choose our healthcare insurance policies. Innvia understands that it is important that each American has the opportunity to become compliant with the law. But we also understand that during that compliancy, there will be many people that will face financial hardships. We are providing a means to subsidize that expense, not only to start your own business opportunity, but to afford affordable healthcare options. When plans are purchased through the insurance outlet mall, it also gives you an opportunity to subsidize the insurance cost. We also offer an amazing opportunity to fully capitalize on Obamacare by participating in our program. So who is Innvia? What do we do, and why are we so important to our communities now? We are a company that believes in family, faith, freedom, unity, and loyalty. For over 50 years of experience, we have people that are part of our network that they have positioned themselves to be a billion-dollar company. We're inviting you to this opportunity and lock arms with us in this experience. And we are proud to be a company that is significant in our communities and daily activities for health and wellness. So as we come to this part of our presentation, many of you are going to be in one of 4 categories. Either you hate it, you love it, you know nothing about it, or you're going to position yourselves to actually be in front of this wealth trend. It's predicted that over $1 trillion is going to pass through this industry. And all you have to do is ask yourself the question, am I ready to be in position for something phenomenal, for something that if I only had 1/10 of an opportunity to capitalize on it, would I want a piece of that pie? By now, if you're not saying yes, you don't have enough information to capitalize on this opportunity. Anytime there is a wealth trend that happens in our communities, we have to ask ourselves, are we at the right time and in the right position? Some of you will remember in the early 90s, we had something that happened with our liability insurance. It was never mandated that we had to have that by law, and insurance agents that made anywhere between $50,000 to $60,000 a year were making six-figure incomes. Why? Because the opportunity of uninsured motorists were now looking for someone that had what they needed, insurance. Then you all remember in the mail, you got those little square discs that said, "You've got mail." Well, there was a trend. It was a new trend just emerging with the internet. But there were people that highly capitalized because they were in the right time, at the right place, in the right position. Some of you also remember in the early 80s, there was long distance deregulation. Well, if you were in front of that trend, you had the opportunity to capitalize on six-figure incomes. Some were six-figure incomes per month. But out of all of the trends that have happened, no matter what year it did happen, it was about timing and positioning. We have the opportunity with the Obama Health Care Act and providing affordable health care to be in front of this wealth trend by more than 5 months. Here it is, we are right in front of an amazing opportunity, and it's being introduced to you right now. So let's talk about the wealth trend, and let's talk about some numbers that may be surprising to some and many of you may already be aware of. 40 to 50 million Americans are actually uninsured. And in that number, over 1 million of those Americans are actually paying too much. Some of you have heard of something called COBRA. Well, I always say it was named appropriately because its minimum cost was exceptionally expensive to most of us. Many people are actually paying their unemployment checks just to still be able to remain covered with health care insurance. That's how important it is for each one of us to make sure that we have affordable health care. But even more so, 120 million Americans don't have dental insurance. I personally know this for myself. My daughter's wisdom teeth would have cost me $3,500 without the proper dental insurance. And just having the proper coverage, $75 a month covers 3 members in my family, myself and 2 children. And that $3,500 bill went down to $120 just for having the right coverage. Anytime you have an opportunity to take a look at what some of our large partners are doing, I think that you'll find this part of the presentation most interesting. Right now, the first experience most people are going to have is with their tax agent. When they get ready to file their taxes in January 2014, you are going to see that this is the first opportunity that many Americans are informed about the taxation or the lack of income deductions that they will have for not having the proper health care insurance. But what's so important about this particular slide is that who they're partnering with is who you need to pay attention to. H&R Block is now going to partner with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Why, might you ask? Well, they'll be the same company that tells you about that taxation that you'll have to face, that fine and that penalty, but they are also going to give you the opportunity to partner with them and provide the solution to affordable health care. Blue Cross Blue Shield and H&R Block has now performed a strategic partnership that you need to be aware of. Let's look at the distribution points. I want you to start thinking outside of the box, and your business wheel should be turning right about now. 12,000 locations for H&R Block. Now just imagine if you were a distributor, your own referral agency, and you had one agent in each one of these offices. What kind of income do you think you would have over the next 12 months? But let's take a little further look into the National Journal. This piece was amazing to me. Why? It says Walmart plans to enter into the healthcare industry. Now, many of you know Walmart to be your one-stop shop. You can get your photos done, you can do your everyday banking, you can eat at McDonald's, you can even take photos of your kids. Well, now Walmart plans to enter into the healthcare market. So why, might you ask, is this so important? Because Walmart sees a wealth trend. They're positioning themselves for timing and position. They are making sure that their one-stop shop also includes affordable health care for you and your family. Well, to some of you, you might say this looks like a political map, but no, it's not. 42,000 locations of Walmart across the country are sitting right there in your everyday neighborhoods. Now, I want you to think about this for just a moment. If Walmart can capitalize on this everyday opportunity of offering affordable health care, shouldn't that be one of your churches, your mosque, your synagogue? Shouldn't it be one of your beauty salons or maybe your own tax agency? Wouldn't it be more important if you had the opportunity to put a referral agent in one of your local businesses rather than a big box store? It would be so important. And how much impact could we have in our individual communities if we were the individual agents responsible for affordable health care? Well, it doesn't stop there. Costco is also getting a piece of the pie. Look at the big box stores. Each one of these business owners shop. Over 8,000 to 10,000 people actually pass through these doors every single weekend. This is an important and a significant opportunity for business owners. Also a strategic plan from Costco. Who are they partnered with? Aetna. Now, if you are having your wheels spinning right now, thinking about who do you need to partner with, there's more. Costco has over 600 distribution points, and this number is growing every day. These are where your small business owners are shopping. Do you think that they will have someone at the door as an independent referral agent asking them if their family needs affordable health care options? The answer is yes. It doesn't stop there. These numbers keep growing, and so does the information. Now pay close attention to this slide because I want you to look at a date and a name. MSN Money says Walgreens plans to enter the healthcare market. Ladies and gentlemen, this is significant. Why? This is the same place you get your prescriptions filled. Over 7,485 distribution points. Are you starting to get the same picture that I did when I looked at this opportunity? This is an important part that I want everyone to understand because many of you are probably asking, well, what if I don't have my license? Do I have to sell insurance? The answer is no. Absolutely not. Not only are we called IRAs, which is an independent referral agent, we do not sell insurance. You do not have to be a licensed agent. Let me repeat that again. We do not sell insurance. We are not licensed agents. We simply refer the insurance outlet mall, help educate our community, family, and friends. As an independent referral agent, you are simply duplicating the process with your own immediate website that has the insurance outlet mall for you to be able to refer friends, family, and small businesses. In each part of our opportunity, we've now talked about major medical coverage, but one of the things that I want to impress upon you is what really makes us unique at Innvia. We have an opportunity called the 24/7 telemedicine plan. Now, what does a 24 telemedicine plan do? Well, it's actually been offered in Europe for more than 5 years now. But what it means to you and your family is actually a game changer. Many of you use your smartphones for many activities, such as getting on Facebook, checking Instagram, sending messages. Well, what if you could use your smartphone to do an EKG, actually scan a rash on your arm, check your child's fever? Well, these are just a few options that you actually have in using our significant and exclusive partnership with this telemedicine plan. I can't say enough things about this, but this is not only the wave of the future, it is going to change how we do medicine. Right now, you can call into a number 7 days a week, and you can speak with a physician live. Now, when you speak with that physician, you'll do a short medical history. Upon doing that short medical history, let me also tell you, we are HIPAA regulated. Those files can be transferred electronically. This is huge. It will not only save you time and money, but you have the opportunity to change the way we do medicine. Did you know that over 70% of people that go into the emergency room do not need to be seen by a physician in an emergency room? Maybe you were sick on a Sunday or a weekend and you needed to wait until Monday to go in. Have you ever needed to call in a script because you ran out? These are just a few things that you'll be able to do with the 24/7 telemedicine plan. So, anytime you have common illnesses that just needs to be discussed, this is something you can do with the line. If you'd like lab results analyzed, have you ever been to a lab and had to wait weeks on your results? Now, for $39, you can actually have a small box sent to you in the privacy of your home, a couple of sticks on the finger, and you are done. Mail it off, and 2 days later, you have your results back. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't even have the option to have all of your lab bills covered in most major medical plans. So this is just another benefit of the telemedicine plan. When on vacation, or maybe you're away for business, have you ever been on an international trip and not been able to get medical care? This is another option and an affordable way to use the telemedicine plan. If you need short-term scripts, I actually had an opportunity to use this on several occasions. I always say, you never know what's going to happen. I was at a water park and I needed my inhalers. I actually forgot them. Well, traditionally, I would have had to go to an emergency room, sat there for several hours, left with a $1,500 bill, and absolutely spoiled my kids' weekend. Well, instead, while sliding down that water slide on a waterproof phone, I had the opportunity to call into a physician, speak with him live, have my prescription called into a Walgreens and sent within 30 minutes. I'm back at the water park, and I haven't missed a bit with my kids. This is an important plan to be able to use, and it can be used in conjunction with your insurance. But let's talk about how much it's going to cost. This is phenomenal. A family plan will cost you $89.95, and that will cover up to 10 members of your family. Yeah, 10 members of your family. And a single plan is $74.95. Now think about how many lives you can touch with a telemedicine plan with an opportunity like that. Now that each one of you have had an opportunity to set your minds on what your next level of opportunity is going to be with us, I have the awesome pleasure of bringing up someone that I refer to as my wonder twin. Not only does Miss Lachelle have an impressive career in the insurance industry, her wealth and her knowledge mentors to many. She is a strong business partner and an absolute powerhouse, and I refer to her as my wonder twin. So I want to welcome to our presentation, Miss Lachelle Pierre.
Now, let's talk about the money. We've talked about the health care, we've talked about the telemedicine, we've talked about our company being an awesome health and wellness company, but I know you want to know the main thing. How can this benefit me and my family? Well, I'll tell you, I was very excited when this opportunity was brought to me because I, like most of you, have worked for a company for many years. And with that company, I get paid one way. But I'm excited to tell you that Innvia pays 7 different ways. That's right, I said it, 7 different ways. So get your pen, get your paper, take some notes. You don't want to miss this. Let's talk about how we get paid with Innvia. We have the first type of payment is our customer acquisition bonus. Then we have our retail sales commission. We have our residual team commissions. And then we have our $1 million mega start, which I absolutely love. Just the fact that it has $1 million in the name lets you know that it has to be amazing. Then we have our rank advancement bonuses, our luxury auto bonus. We get free products and services. And then we have an awesome awards and recognition program. All right, so let's talk about our bonuses in more detail. The first bonus we want to talk about is our CAB bonus, our customer acquisition bonus. When you sponsor someone and they enroll and they get their first customer, then you will get a $50 or $75 CAB bonus, depending on their enrollment level. That bonus is paid weekly. So if you need gas money next week, let's get somebody enrolled this week. Our next bonus, the $1 million mega start. Let me just say that again. $1 million mega start. I just love the way it sounds. Now, for this bonus, it's so good, I can't just talk about it. So I've got to demonstrate it. So I'm going to ask a couple of people to help me demonstrate this. Cindy and Victoria, will you please come and help me demonstrate this? All right, this is how the $1 million mega start works. I joined the company and I came in and I have been going, okay? I've been talking to everybody I know and I had a great month. So for illustration purposes, we're going to say in my 3rd month, my mega start bonus was $10,000. Woo! Could anybody else use $10,000? All right. So now I was excited. I brought on Cindy and I brought on Victoria. And these are my go-getters. These women were on fire just like me. So Cindy, your 3rd month in the business, what was your bonus?
$3,500.
$3,500. Woo, that's good. Can anybody else use $3,500 this month? All right. Now, Victoria was a go-getter, too. Now, she started off a little slow because Victoria's quiet. But, man, she picked up the pace. And in your 3rd month, Victoria, what was your bonus?
$2,000.
$2,000. All right. Okay, I need y'all to keep track of that for me. So Cindy had $3,500 and Victoria had $2,000. So my team collectively had $5,500, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for their team, right? And don't forget, I made my $10,000 that month. But because of Innvia's $1 million mega start, I get a 100% match to their $5,500. Now that is exciting. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for your help. Now, I know you don't need to hear anything else, right? That is enough right there. But that's not it. We still have several other ways that we get paid. When we talk about our rank advancement bonus, how many of you have worked for a company, and I won't say my company's name, but I did work for a company, and I exceeded my company's goal. They gave us a target. I blew it out of the water. And guess what? I didn't get a bonus, a promotion, a turkey at Thanksgiving, a Christmas, anything, nothing. They just gave me the opportunity to come back the next week and do it all over again, okay? Well, I'm excited that with Innvia, you are rewarded for your efforts. The more you work, when you achieve certain levels and accomplishments, you get a bonus. Our first rank advancement bonus starts at $500 all the way to $50,000. Again, that's just one bonus. That's still not everything. We talked about our luxury auto program. Okay, I said the $1 million mega start was my favorite, but I really think the car bonus is my favorite. After you reach certain levels, Innvia will pay anywhere from $300 to $3,000 toward your car note. Now, I'm not talking about your Honda note, your Mazda note, although some of us wish they would pick up those notes that we're upside down in, right? Well, no, with the auto program with Innvia, but wait, let me stop before I say that, because I've got to give full disclosure. I always give out the pros and the cons, and this is just one con, just one drawback, but I'll be honest with you. They do not allow you to pick your own vehicle. And I know you're thinking, see, I knew, it's too good to be true, right? Yeah, they don't. The requirement is you must drive a white Mercedes Benz. I know. If you just have to, right? That is exciting. And you know what? I had someone to tell me, well, I've already got a Mercedes Benz. But do you have a Mercedes Benz that your company is paying for? Okay, that drive just got better. And again, that's still not it. We have an amazing awards and recognition program that is unparalleled. So again, this compensation plan is the best by far, but you got to be a part of us to get it all. So now I know you're saying to yourself, okay, Lachelle, I'm in, but what must I do to join? Well, we have 3 levels where you can come in. First level is $49.95, and that allows you to refer others to the Insurance Outlet Mall where they're able to purchase plans, and you do make an income off of that. The second level is the $199.95. Now, this level allows you to participate in all of the bonuses. At $49, you can't drive in your white Mercedes next to me. But at the $199 level, you participate in all of the bonuses. And then we also have the $299 level, which allows you to come in, participate in all of the bonuses, but it also automatically enrolls you into the telemedicine plan, which covers you and your household. I know, that's it. Isn't that amazing? That's all I have to say on the company. Now, in closing, after hearing this presentation, there are usually 3 types of people. There are those that say, you know what? It's just not for me. Sounds good, but it's not for me. And we say, okay, no problem. We'll take your piece of the pie. You don't have to get it. But what we do know is that there is somebody in your circle of family, of friends, that could benefit from this information. So please don't sit on it. Make sure that you share it with someone else. Then you'll have those that will say, you know what, it sounds good, but I have a few more questions. And we definitely want to get with you to answer any questions that you have. So after the presentation, please follow up with the person that invited you. Then you have those that were like me. After the first presentation, you say, I am in. What do I do to get started? How can I become a part of Innvia and be a part of this next wealth trend? Because I want to get a piece of the pie and not be a piece of the pie. We thank you so much for your attendance, for allowing us to share this information with you. We look forward to you joining us, being a part of this family. My name's Lachelle Pierre, and I'll see you at the top.